transparent liquid soap. I want to show you how to make and preserve transparent liquid soap. We are going to be making 10 liters of transparent liquid soap. Transparent liquid soap is very effective, that foams very well. I'm going to be running you through my chemicals. So now I'm going to lower the camera so that you can see what I am doing properly. Okay. In the container, I have 10 liters of water, and that's what we are going to be using. 10 liters of water here. This is sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS. I have 500 grams here. I have Texapon. I'm having bad connection. Honestly. This has always been my fear. So anyway, I'll repeat what I said because I don't know how long this has been off. In here, I dissolved SLS, 500 grams of SLS. It's a foaming agent and a cleaning agent. Then in here, 350 grams of salt. And in here, 350 grams of Texapon. That's the SLES, sodium lauryl ether sulfate. It's a cleaning agent and a foam boosting agent. So I'm mixing it now so that it will dissolve thoroughly. Okay. I need to be checking if this is recording because I went off air. I didn't know. I think it was a bad network. So I will be checking. Just start mixing. Okay, see properly. Mix. We'll mix this for a few minutes. If the Texapon does not dissolve completely, when you turn in the SLS mixture here, you keep stirring and they will dissolve together before we put the salt water. If you follow this very well, you will see that it is quite easy to make. You just need proper measurement of your ingredients, that is the chemicals that make up soap. SLS is a surfactant. You understand? And this is what we have here that we have mixed, and we'll be turning it inside the Texapon mixture. See, on its own, the Texapon is really foamy. Looking on the camera, I want to make sure I'm actually online because network has been unstable. So at this point, I'll turn the LS. I will give you enough room to. This is a 30-liter container, and I'm doing just 10 liters of soap. If you have a 20-liter container, it's still good, but you can see that even the foam is rising. I think network went off or something. turned in the SLS into the Texapon mixture, and I am going to mix it with. There's some undissolved SLS inside this container. You don't want to waste your chemical, so rinse it out. Turn it inside the big container and you're mixing your soup in. So we keep stirring. This soap is something you can make easily for your home use. And if you want to start a side hustle or even a main business, when you get the grip of this, you can produce liquid soap for sale. Make use, give your close, maybe friends or small samples. Just let them have a feel of it. They'll give you feedback and you can start making for sale. Okay. Before you do that, you have been saving some amount of money by making your own product yourself. You know what goes inside what you are using. All these chemicals are not dangerous. People will say they want chemical-free soap. My dear, water is chemical. It's just sales gimmick that people use, and they will say something is chemical-free. Water is chemical. So the thing is not to use harsh chemical, something that is harmful. And these products are not harmful. This is what they use in big companies to make the soap that we are using. I got up from the chair because I'm checking that I'm still online. That's why you can't find me on the chair, but I actually wanted to sit down. I find out that I need to be checking if I'm still online. But I went off for some time because of bad internet. So you keep stirring, not too vigorous so that you don't hurt your hand. You will say your hand is paining you or something. Like I said, if you have a mixer, it works well. It will cut down your work time. The foam is not allowing us to see the level of the soap, but that's okay. By the time we are done, we will cover the product up to settle before we add the rest of the ingredients to it. Okay? So far, because I don't know if I have a new person that has joined. So far in this water is sodium lauryl sulfate, that's SLS, and Texapon, that's sodium lauryl ether sulfate. Both are cleaning products, cleaning agent, foaming boosting agents, and I have been stirring it for some minutes. We are making transparent liquid soap, 10 liters. So I have salt dissolved in this water, and I'm going to be adding it to this mixture. And after everything is done, I'll cover it up to settle. Then I will be adding my color. This is color green, and fragrance. It's a mixed fragrance. It has some, the mixture, I don't know, maybe vanilla and some other thing, banana, lemon, and then we'll be using preservative. This preservative is effective for water-based products. It is called Jama Plus, or some people call it Liquid Jama Plus. When it's time to use it to preserve our liquid soap, I will tell you the usage rate. You'll understand the amount you will use that will preserve your soap to last for a long time. So that if you're not using up your soap early on time, or you want to sell it and you will be rest assured that you are putting out a safe product, I'll tell you the usage rates. sorry, by the time it's done. Actually, we won't finish it in one um, in this live stream because this still has to settle down. But be rest assured that you are going to get everything. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to make sure I give you the thorough explanation, and I'll still write out the ingredients, the measurements in the description when I'm done with this live stream at the end of everything. Okay, so at this stage I am going to add my salt gradually. This is salt water. As you are adding, you are stirring. Like I said, you want to make sure you use a big container that will give you room to work, because this thing foams a lot. The foaming agents are very active, and if you don't have a big container, it will run over. You won't be able to stir very well. I'll leave out a little of the salt water and see if I need to add everything, because at times the product will be so thick. Even though we like that, we can always lighten it up a little with water. But let me just keep this aside for later. This is a very effective liquid soap. So funny. It's not so much. We can't even see the water. The phone will not allow us to see the water. This tells you how effective this is. You want to use it to wash do the dishes, do the laundry, wash your car, clean the floor, and a whole lot of things that you can make use of, as in use it for. I'm going to show you everything. The proper way of measuring your chemicals, everything. I'll leave it in the description box, okay? So at this point, we have our soap. As you can see, the soap is ready. All it needs now is to settle down. I'm thinking of something. Let's go ahead and add our color. Yes, let's do that. Let's add our color. Let's add fragrance, so that by the time we cover this up to settle, we will just need to put preservative. Let's do it that way. So I'm going to get a little water to dissolve my color. I'm using color green. Water. This color is very active, so a little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. By the time it settles down, if I find out I need to add more, I will add. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So that's why I don't really like adding too much color at once. Just a little. Then you want to stir it. This is the color. Stir it up. Look at that. So give it a good stir so that it can be well combined. I'll advise when you have this thing so foamy like this, that the stirring should not be too vigorous, because it will still keep foaming and it will take time to settle down. Just stir it gently so that the foam will not be too much. So what I'm going to do now is I'll scoop this. Can you see the foam is not even allowing me to see? I'll scoop this. Okay. Then I'll add fragrance. Why I don't want to pour in the fragrance directly here is, if you do that, this will become more lighter, as in to become more liquidy. You know what we are doing? It has to be viscous, a bit thick. And then if you don't achieve that thickness, that's why I left out that salt. We'll add it in and it will thicken the soup. I'll show you everything. Just to make sure you keep watching. So I'll just put the fragrance inside that. This fragrance is very concentrated, so I'll use like a cup of the cover. Maybe one cover full, or maybe I should add a little more. Can you see that? And just add a little more. Then you stir it together. And turn everything inside the mixture. I'm going to rinse it out. So then stir it together very well. This is so lovely. So lovely. So at this point, the soap is ready. We'll cover it up to settle, preferably overnight. Like at this time, you can see the time that I'm making this. So if you cover it up by tomorrow morning, we'll finish up. I hope you would come back to see how I'm going to preserve this soap. For now, we are done. I'll just get the cover of this container and cover it up to settle overnight. Make sure you come back to see how I'm going to preserve this soap, and you see the end results. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and turn on notification so that you get to know whenever I upload a new video. I share a lot of interesting things on my channel. You know, I am, let me say, a multitasking person. So, somehow, as I find myself, I make sure I know a little about some things, and at times I dig deep. So if you stay tuned to my channel, you're going to learn a lot here. I am a DIYer, I am also a foodie, and some other things that you'll find on my channel. You can see it yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye. Oh my God. Stop.